Where there are many trees, there are no builders. But if you see things floating, then know that they have been made. This is modern-day Tanzania, a vibrant and diverse nation where various international nations and global organizations actively contribute to its significant growth and comprehensive development across all essential sectors, with the main players being people from China, the United States, and Europe. These governments, along with private organizations, have maintained a one-on-one relationship with Tanzania. They cooperate and everyone benefits. Tanzania is the main beneficiary since it is a developing country. China is widely regarded as the primary builder of modern Tanzania, largely due to its extensive involvement and significant participation in the construction and development of various governmental and even private sector projects throughout the nation. Projects such as the significant Tazara flyover, the modern Kijazi interchange, the expansive Bagamoyo port, the crucial SGR, as well as the extensive Dar es Salaam rapid transit road project are all underway. Electricity projects in urban and rural areas where construction has been carried out through cooperation between China and Tanzania. Through this cooperation, experts from China have provided Tanzanians with skills and opportunities. The United States and European countries have made a significant contribution to development, especially in the health sector and in providing social services assistance. Hundreds of health centers in the country have been built with the help of the American people.
That's for him, if I may address the claims of...
Due to various reasons, China currently dominates trade in Tanzania. This has put it ahead compared to the United States and other European countries.
Before you can truly benefit from both houses, you are most welcome to join us.
Many Tanzanians have made frequent and significant trips to China. In order to efficiently order and collect a wide variety of goods at competitive wholesale prices, they travel regularly and then sell them in Tanzanian markets.
Now, this has been affected by Tanzanians. We used to be seen on the global stage, recognized for our contributions.
Sometimes when we order goods, there are some items that if you order, they are very expensive, so you have to go to China yourself. There are some things you must go to China yourself to get. While for some other products, when we order them here, we end up with certain factories in China that are about to open here in Tanzania. So we can order goods and sell them wholesale at a cheap price, and we can also sell them retail. And also, there are other products that we go to get ourselves in China and then come back to sell them wholesale. The Chinese are straightforward, in short. The Chinese are straightforward. They don't like bargaining. The price is exactly as stated. They don't want any discounts. They don't want discounts. If you want to bargain with a Chinese person, you really have to be prepared. Because in China, they want you to buy things in bulk from them. And when you buy a lot of goods, that's how you build trust between you and the Chinese business person. In a short time, if you understand this, when you buy more and more products, especially more than 5 bales, you quickly build trust with them. And with the Chinese, trust is built and they can even lend you a large shipment, sometimes giving me a little money here and there. That's the benefit between the Chinese and business people.
In short, let me tell you, the Chinese are very straightforward. And they really know their stuff, especially in Asia, when it comes to technology. They are very advanced. For example, let me tell you about Botswana. That issue of going to school is not really an issue. Like, if you didn't go to study, what do you do and things like that? It's not something essential if you don't have the skills that matter. It's all about skills, just skills. So in China, no matter what kind of machine you give them, no matter what the machines look like, they'll figure it out. They'll be able to use it. That's just how it is with machines now. I'm telling you, the way they were raised, the way they were brought up, they've been raised to know things, to understand things, so that anything difficult or technological, they have to figure out how to understand it. That's what it means. That's how they're taught. They're given the responsibility, like me, when it comes to building bridges or roads. It's because they have the capability. I can do it very well. How is that different from these other people from other countries?
Tanzania's education. It has become more than just a means of acquiring knowledge. But the current education system in Tanzania, especially the one that has been funded by countries like China, the United States, and European nations, has been promoting their cultures, ideas, and most significantly, the spread and promotion of their international languages. Through various institutions such as the Confucius Institute at the University of Dar es Salaam, China has been teaching and promoting its culture and also helping some students from that university to get opportunities to study in China if they learn and understand the Chinese language taught at the Confucius Institute. The United States and European countries, they have outpaced China because English is used as the language of instruction from secondary school onwards. And it is also used as a business language. Many private and government institutions have been using both English and Swahili in all their activities.
The Chinese especially have come into the country as if it has become their own, because there is a system in place that means when a Chinese person or anyone else comes to Tanzania, they must have many things done for them. For example, they are not supposed to ride motorcycles or drive cars, even in a shop, for instance. Meaning if they have a shop, they put Tanzanians in charge. It used to be that we believed they would come and go, but now it has reached a point where a Chinese person is driving a guta, three-wheeler. In the country, they use trolleys. A Chinese person rides a bajaji, drives a car. So now I see they are doing everything themselves. These jobs that Tanzanians were supposed to get, now they are taking them for themselves. That's why it was like that. When one comes, many follow. When someone arrives there, if he comes, he stays for a month, gets used to the environment, learns about Tanzania, and once he sees that Tanzanians are familiar to him after a month, he calls his friends to come too. Trying to build a name, what do? They end up disappearing, which is why for about a month or two, they face a lot of difficulties. Those who don't have permits are deported, and those who couldn't organize their businesses there are removed. But I feel like now things might be able to settle down.
But the truth is, our economy hasn't yet reached the level where we can own factories here. The Chinese, for example, are not very close to us in terms of technology, and they haven't told us anything. That's why I say, in my view, what helps us is just the fame. For example, the duvets. Right now, the factories are in China, and the ones we have here in Tanzania just assemble the materials that are brought in. They only do the finishing touches here, maybe at Vingunguti or somewhere else. They come here, but they don't really stop anything. What technology has helped us with is that we benefit from it.
Why are they so stingy? He has a problem. If there's something he wants and he has it here but you don't, he won't share. He won't even show you because that's just how he is. If it's something related to his work and he has to explain it to you, then he will, but only because it's necessary for his job. They shouldn't assume that maybe I don't know other things as well. He can show you, but only when it's something related to his work and you really need to know it. He'll guide you without any problem and help you gain the necessary skills. Directly, meaning you acquire these skills.
It doesn't involve hiding technology, because if they have new technology or if there's a new machine design that's just arrived, they might refuse to share it, or you might even end up staying there all night. And it can help to see where the machine is rejecting, for example, near the needle. If the machine speed has been increased, you can add more threads. Many things have been added, and we are still continuing to develop. As we keep joining the Chinese, we keep developing little by little. Or this.
The biggest benefit that we get from the Chinese is we have become more reliant on them for getting our products, because most of the materials we use for curtains we source from the Chinese. We get other products directly from China, and when we need goods, we have contacts here who help us get the shipments. So they have made things much easier for us. When it comes to the issue of getting our products on time, for me, considering the nature of my business, I would definitely side with them, because the Chinese are very beneficial to us. Personally, I would prefer that the Chinese continue to stay.
If I were to explain to a Chinese person, I would tell them that the Chinese really help with many things. First of all, they are people who are straightforward, and they are people who help me get things easily and quickly, because they open up opportunities for us, like with cargo. They help us because now goods arrive on time. They have created cargo sections. I don't know if it's Simba Bahari or the same ones, but the Chinese have helped us by bringing things closer, so you get your goods quickly. And they are straightforward people. They don't have a lot of issues. So those are the benefits. They help with many things.
But there are also some disadvantages that come with the involvement of the Chinese. And with Tanzanians, first of all, those people, they disrupt things, they disrupt the system. Over there in Kariakoo, they are damaging the economy. I see that even though they are contributing to economic growth, at the same time, they are oppressing and lowering the status of street vendors. Or for example, young students, because with the Chinese, sometimes you find that some of their goods are fake. I see those clever ones, when they see something from a foreigner, they can take it just by looking at it. Then they ruin it, and it comes back just the same. And Tanzanians are given cheap knockoff. Here, if you show someone, there's a person who has a foreign item worth 5,000, James at Daluti brings it for 2,000. You see, you find the Chinese are doing business so aggressively, and the Tanzanian just sits there. That's exactly it. There are so many of them. So that means, what are they doing? Tanzanians aren't selling anymore, and honestly, China has taken over the Kariakoo market. Has March overshadowed Nyasa?
Please follow along.
China is building infrastructure, while Europe and America are funding projects. While on this side, they're making money. On the other side, they've been pouring in with their own strategies. And all of them will continue to be present. The choice is up to Tanzania itself, either to align with the East or the West.